Yo, what is going on, guys? So I'll be doing a little review here just because my little American Express Platinum card just came in the mail today, so it's a very exciting day. I'll be doing a review on this card, why I got it, and just because I already have the business version already, why would I get the personal version as well? So stay tuned for that. I'll be reviewing the benefits and also revealing some of the special hidden benefits that very few people know about and let you know exactly how to take advantage of it via my new video that's uploading later on this week. So stay tuned for that. And in that video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to take advantage of those benefits step by step. So I think if you're planning or considering getting this card, you're going to get tremendous value out of it. Before we get started, if you're new here, my name is Tony. On this channel, we upload 2 to 3 times a week on content of personal finance, sales, and entrepreneurship. They're all going to be videos that will add value to your life. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button right over here. And by the way, an easy way and a free way to support the channel is to smash that like button right over there as well. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Alright, so I got this in the mail and it said express overnight shipping, which I thought was a pretty cool added touch. I think all platinum cards and above you get complimentary express shipping, even though on the website when you apply it says 10 business days delivery when you apply. I mean, the business version I got last year also came fairly quickly, so once you open the FedEx package, it looks something like this. Pretty cool box. And just for reference, this is what the business platinum looks like. So it appears that it was an updated version. Maybe it was different. There was no logo over here. So I'm assuming because it's a year, it's 2020 instead of 2019, it's like an update. And inside it did say welcome to the business platinum. So I'll be honest with you guys, I pulled a fast one on you just to open it up, set up my account, and cover up the numbers and everything else. And you can see there's no address here. So with everything else though untouched. So with that being said, here we go. Look at that. This card just sits in the middle of the box and it says, welcome to Platinum. Unlock a world of experiences. Hashtag Amex Platinum, just in case you wanted to flex on Instagram or something. So there's 2 sections of the box. There's one in the front, which has all the boring fine prints, which we're not gonna touch. Dave Ramsey's not gonna be impressed about that one. And then there's a bottom part, which is, I thought, pretty neat. It explains all the benefits, and it even has a rope thing you can pull this up with. So we're gonna get into that. So here's an envelope. I guess you can, if you happen to have any other cards to recycle, you can just send them back in this. Just send them back in here. And there are these little cards that explain all the benefits really well. And again, these are just the surface level benefits. I'll be going in depth of how to maximize your benefits with your platinum card. So first though, let's look at the actual card itself. So if we rip this off here, so you can see fully metal. So it gives it like a luxurious feel to it if I drop it. And for comparison, this is my Rogers World Elite card, which is plastic. You can obviously hear the difference. There's really nice weight to it. So again, props to American Express for such good marketing. I mean, it definitely should give it a luxurious feel because this is one of the most luxurious credit cards you can actually get in Canada, just a step down from the Amex Black card, which requires you to have this card anyways before qualifying for that card. And just wanted to show you guys, so these are the 2 side by side. So the business version, we just got American Express, says business. I covered these up, but there's gonna be your legal name and also your business name down here on the business version. And the other difference would be members since 19, so 2019, that's what that means. And then here it just says members since 2020, and this will have your legal name here as well. So whichever design you like better. Obviously, this is a little bit scratched. So this was actually from a waitress when I paid with this card at a restaurant. Machine actually scratched it. So I called up American Express, asked for a replacement copy. So that's actually on the way. So it's probably gonna be here any time now. Not saying that it's easy to be scratched though. I mean, I think something was just wrong with the machine. She just kept jamming it in. So, hopefully that doesn't happen ever again. So just move everything else out of the way. Let's take a look at the cards here, all the benefits. So here we got exceptional rewards awaits you. So what does that say? So this is the earning ratio. So we got the 3 points per dollar spent on restaurants in Canada, 2 point per dollar spent on travel, and 1 point per dollar spent on all purchases. So again, one of the reasons I got this card was because all of these recently doubled. So again, if you haven't watched that video, check it out. I'll put a link. And there is the reward. So this basically explains the earning ratio. This is your key to endless exploration. So down here it's actually pretty cool. So you got all the benefits. So these are all the benefits that again they advertise, but I'm going to show you in my next video coming out later this week how to maximize them. If you are, say, a member with Hilton and you're not a member with Marriott, Marriott would want your business and they would do what's called a status match. I'll be showing you some of the ways that you can take advantage of that. So moving on, so what do we have here? So we got the travel, so let's cover these first. We got the $200 travel credit to take your travel further. So basically the annual fee of this card was $700 and then $200 to offset it. So for example, if you book something through travel, you can just redeem this credit with. And I've heard there were data points where a lot of people, they actually book a refundable hotel, use the credit, and then refund the hotel after. And then you got the Platinum Concierge. This is obviously not in the same level as the Black Card Concierge, but you got your own concierge there. So I've heard stories where they can get you tickets to the sold out shows and some of the other cool things you can do. I haven't experimented too much with this, but I definitely want to try this out more this year and next year. So Platinum Card Travel Service for your next experience. So if I were to guess, what that means is there are programs that you get access to with the Platinum Card membership. So there's a program like Fine Hotel and Resorts. So I'm guessing that's what that means. So basically, if you book it through their portal, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive. However, you get all of these perks and you get treated as an elite status. So there's actually a sweet spot in there in Vegas. So we got the hotel benefits. You get Hilton Gold status. So Hilton Honors Gold status is actually really valuable because there's only 3 statuses in Hilton. The first one, I believe it was silver. Second one is gold, and then the highest is diamond. So gold status will actually give you free breakfast in all of your Hilton stays. So that's really valuable. And I believe this is the only credit card in Canada that actually gives you instant Hilton Gold status. I could be wrong. Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status. I already have this from the business version, but again, having this allows you to status match into the other hotels and get some of the other perks. So I'm gonna be covering that in the next video that will be releasing later this week. So make sure you subscribe for that. In Shangri-La Golden Circle, again, you can status match this to something else as well. We got the Priority Pass, which again comes with the Business Platinum card, but again, you get another Priority Pass. So this is actually really cool because it gets you into a lot of the lounges across the world, and you can also bring one guest. So Priority Pass. And then we got the car rental. I mean, I don't really use these, but you got the car rental status here, so I guess you don't have to wait in line and stuff. So that's this here. What's up, guys? So when you're watching that unboxing, you probably noticed there's a lot of jump cuts, and that's because I was actually going through every single card, and there's a lot of overlaps with those, so I didn't want to bore you guys. It would have been way too long of a video, so I just wanted to do a recap with you guys on all the benefits that was not covered in the very first card. I have this little notebook here that I wrote down all the important ones that people do take advantage of from time to time. So first we got the lounge. So other than the priority pass, you can just show your platinum card with a piece of ID and access those Centurion lounges, as well as some of the Delta Air lounges and some of the other lounges as well around the world. So on top of that, we have the Toronto Express. So what that means is basically at Toronto Pearson Airport, it tends to get really busy with all the business travelers and stuff. So you can basically just show your card. There's like a express line for all platinum card holders. So that's pretty cool. And there's insurance. So there's travel medical insurance, there's the flight delay insurance and all that. And there's the best, my favorite is basically purchase protection insurance. So what that is let's say I bought a Canada Goose jacket, I put it in my car and went for a cup of coffee across the street, and when I came back I found out my car got smashed in and somebody stole my jacket. I can just call them up and they'll actually give me a refund on that jacket. So that's pretty cool. I think you can do that for up to 3 months or so. Obviously don't abuse it. Obviously use it when it actually happens. Don't abuse it and ruin it for everybody. Next one, we got the global dining and invites. So global dining is basically a program just like the FHR program I mentioned earlier, except the global dining, you basically have all these restaurants around the world, all these fun fancy restaurants, and you can just call them up and have them book you a spot, and you're supposed to get these special benefits for the restaurants. So I haven't actually tried that myself either. From what I see, it was like pretty expensive restaurant, so I haven't really had a special occasion to try this at. So definitely going to try that this year and keep you guys updated on what I receive. And on top of that, we have the invites. So basically you can just sign up on the American Express Platinum newsletter, and they're going to send you these invites where you network with other Platinum card holders. And then FHR, so I wrote that down, FHR in the notebook here. Just wanted to give you guys a recap on FHR because I feel like I didn't really explain too much in the video. So basically what that is it stands for Fine Hotel and Resorts. So basically there are these resorts, really fancy hotels that you don't have status with, preferably, and you can book it through this program and get some amazing perks. And that includes the $100, it's usually spa credit, $100 spa credit, and then 4 o'clock checkout, early check-in, and then room upgrades and stuff like that, and sometimes free breakfast for two. So this one I did experiment a little about it. I think the sweet spot is actually in Vegas as well. So there's a lot of the resorts there. You can take advantage of those amazing breakfast buffets. So play around with it. Obviously compare the prices with everything else as well. I actually made a video, by the way, on how to get the best deal on hotels, so I'll link it somewhere in the video here. On top of that, we got the hotel collection. So as this also is, basically you get a little bit of the perks, but not as much as the FHR program. But I find the deals here not as good as the tricks that I show in that other video. I'll link it above or down in the description. You guys can check it out. Alright, so now that we know what the box looks like, what the card looks like, and let's talk about why we got the card. As mentioned earlier, I already have the business version. Why would I bother getting the personal version as well? Well, that's because I'll actually explain it to you in a story. So once I got the personal version, I called the American Express representative to merge my points from the business to the personal. And the reason I wanted to do this was because on the personal in particular, not the business, there was a promotion. Basically, you can redeem 1,000 points for $20. And that was the redemption ratio, which was quite decent. You can still get more value redeeming it for like first and business class flights, but that's a pretty good value, actually one of the best we probably ever seen in terms of redeeming it for statement credits. So I asked her if she could. She did that for me, and then she told me we were never supposed to be given the opportunity to do this. She was just given a special okay from her back office, but the platinum promotion was strictly meant for the platinum, the business was strictly meant for the business, and it was never meant to match together. And I just asked her like, hey, I don't have a gold card, but out of curiosity, I asked her what happens. Let's say I had a gold card. What happens? Can I do that? And she just straight up told me no. So I mean, I imagine it was MR points versus MR points, but she straight up said no. This is the platinum level cards. You don't get those perk with the gold level cards. So I thought that was actually quite interesting, and now that I think about it, it actually kind of makes sense because I got this card. There was probably like a 1 or 2 week period where you had to actually take advantage of the sweet promotion as well as the sign-up bonus, because it was just a few days ago when American Express pulled a fast one on us and actually took away the 70,000 point promotion. So I'm really happy that I got the card at the time I did, and if any of you got the card because of my video, I'm really happy for you guys, because now if you take a look at the promotion, the sign-up bonus is 25,000 points, which is all-time low. So $2,000 spending in 3 months and it's 25,000 points, which is absolutely like, that's so low. I wouldn't recommend anyone getting this card now with that promotion, and if you want it, I will wait until the promotion maybe comes back. I mean, no one knows if it's gonna come back, but I think it will. I think it will. If you actually think about it, it actually kind of makes sense that the other promotion is gone, the sign-up bonus promotion is gone, because they never really fully advertised that, hey, we're doing 2 times the points and we're also doing 2 times the redemption value. They never advertised it anywhere on their website. They simply sent out an email to existing cardholders. So, you know, as a business, like they probably just wrote out that promotion to prevent existing platinum card holders from canceling, and they probably didn't expect people like myself to sign up and take advantage of the promotion. So I'm really happy that I signed up at a time I did. It was like a really good sweet spot. Before the end of the video, I just wanted to cover for you guys some of the things I promised you in the beginning. So what are these hidden benefits of this card? Well, I mean, on the website, they straight up advertise stuff like, hey, we're gonna give you Marriott Gold, for example, Hilton and Jade, right? So we're gonna give you all of these. However, what they don't tell you, or it's kind of like an industry secret here. Basically, what you do is you can take these statuses and match it to other hotels. So how, as a business, right? Let's say I'm Hilton and you're Marriott Gold. You stay at Marriott Gold a lot. I'm gonna give you Hilton Gold and try to lure you into staying with Hilton instead of Marriott. So you're pretty much trying to like pull a customer into your ecosystem, if that makes sense, right? So you can take advantage of this and status match it to a lot of these other hotel chains and even casinos, which is the sweet spot. You can pretty much get VIP status in all of Las Vegas, or at least half of the strip, and also there's also a way to get a free trip in the Bahamas. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss that. And again, on this channel, we talk about personal finance, sales, and entrepreneurship 2 to 3 times a week. So it's gonna be videos that add value to your life. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It's gonna help the channel grow a lot. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Tony out.